Right, hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and this week it's brought to you by the power of Radnor. And no, that's not one of Thor's cousins. It is in fact a drink. It's a fizzy apple drink. You can't quite see that because it's like green, so it's like blending in with my green. So Radnor fizzy apple. That's got what I'm going to be drinking today, and Seabrook's loaded fries, cheese and bacon flavour. I'm going to be trying those at some point during the live stream. But it's been an interesting week. I hurt my back last Sunday. I think what I did is I hurt myself before the live stream, and then on Monday I had a lot of back pain, and then on Tuesday and Wednesday it was worse. So walking hasn't exactly been one of my chief skills this week. So I've been in a lot of pain, still in a lot of pain. I'm okay once I've been up and about for a while, but it takes a good 15 to 20 minutes to sort of like wear off, so that I can actually walk in some kind of proper manner. Today itself's been pretty exciting. We've had a chicken in the garden, which died. Lovely. Comes to our garden to die. And Bella, who is currently with me, she's hurt her foot somehow. One of her claws is hanging off. Yeah, so it's been an interesting week, to say the least. And I'm going to have to finish at about 2:30 today, so I'm only going to be doing an hour and a half, so let's get straight into it. So we're picking up where we left off last week. I got the car back to the house. We'd just done a successful looting run, although we didn't actually find the Farmer's Almanac that I was after. Hey, Supertone, how are you? Have you had a good week? Picking up where we left off. As usual, I have the Project Zomboid map open. So, map.projectzomboid.com. This is the entire map. And we're playing in the area sort of like here, which is West Point, really. So West Point, and this is where I'm based. This is where my car is currently parked, in that driveway outside this house. And previously, we've got to remember this character started 3 or 4 months after the a set of initial characters who played around the Rosewood area, which is here. And they're currently holed up in this house here. Basically we've picked this area clean, and they were surviving really well, which is why we've created a new character. Started over in West Point, which is one of the hardest places to start, and after one character died, we started the second character, and this is where we are at the moment, and we are doing rather well. We don't seem to be suffering any. However, we did have a problem with one of our crops. Over had a pest problem, so we went out looking for the appropriate magazine, which gives you the it's a farmer's digest sort of magazine, which gives you the pesticide recipe, which basically is cigarettes and water. Because I don't have that recipe, I can't actually make it, even though I know what it is. So let's take a look. Where are we? As you can see, it's still winter. It is actually the 9th of January in game. We're doing rather well for meat, so we're going to be creating a couple of roasts there by the looks of it. Just going to try and offload everything, grab some water. An annotated map. There we go. Let's read that. Read the map. And that's of Muldra. Now we've been there quite a bit. It's like got halfway back, had to leave it all here, too heavy, plenty of gear in hardware, still in the hardware store. Might be worth a trip down there, but that is a fair distance. Gunshots at that place. Okay, fine. So, Muldra, like I say, is quite a distance. So what have we got in our backpack? Probably loads of food, which is always good. I'm going to dump it in this corner here. Hey Joe, how are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Sugar, tea bags. Actually got an extra bottle of water there, so we'll go all over there. Some of my favourite foods. Now, it's worth pointing out, as I always do, that not all cans require a can opener. The square cans like the corned beef, the tuna, the sardines, they don't need a can opener because they in real life they actually come with a key, and you don't need anything for the can of oats either. Which I've got quite a lot. I'm doing really well for that. I really sort of go with that sort of thing. So let's start off with the cookery side of things. Let's see if I can find a roasting pan, of which I should have a few now, because I have been finding this. Oh, there we go, 2 roasting pans. So what we'll do is we'll create ourselves a couple of meals. Get rid of some of this other rubbish. Over here, aluminium and that sort of thing. We don't need that. Don't need the mouse trap, though we might set that. Yeah, I'll just set that. I'll set it over here with the other one. I'm not actually. Let's unpack it because it has to be in the right place. I can't. Why can't I put it down? Maybe. There we go. Place mouse trap. There we go. Bung it there. Best things for this are chocolate and cheese. In the meantime, excuse me, got my meat cleaver. That's not going to last much longer. This is what I usually use for all of my cookery stuff. That's ramp meat's fresh. The cigarettes can go down there. Hammer, pop. I might keep those on me. But what we're going to do is going to quickly chip out here to our. Then I'm going to put the fresh meat in there. I'm going to take the. Oh, it's just moved over to rotten, that one. Alright, so we'll take that. That can go in the thing. But this is kind of good. Put that there. Put that there. We better create 2 roasts from that so we've got food so it doesn't go off. Also doesn't go off. So where's the rotten stuff? The rotten stuff goes in there. That'll eventually rot down and provide us with worms for fishing. So that's the other thing. It's like we've got carrots. So if we go with our roasty pans, just here, because we can cook 2 roasts at a time. So what we'll do is go random game, then random game. Right, so that's got rid of that one. Let's add a random vegetable, which in this case is going to be carrots. And then with the other one, we can create random game, which is in this case the rabbit. Probably rabbit meat. That's that one, isn't it? So it's, yeah, first random game. I think that might take it. Oh, got a third. Oh, okay. So we'll just use it up because it's uncooked. It's no longer fresh. And then I need to add random vegetables in that one, and then let's just use those meat up. Right, okay, so got some twigs. Yes, happy birthday. Put these 2 over there. Grab some twigs. And light that fire with twigs and a lighter. So, how's your week been, Joe? Supertone was saying that it's been quite a crazy week for him. Mine's been indifferent because I've been in a lot of back pain. This is a good opportunity to open the Radnor. The power of Radnor. Fizzy apple. Oh, just dropped the lid. And I can't pick it up. I can't bend down to pick it up and just drop the lid. Oh well. Yeah, that's not bad. And let's try the loaded fries. The Seabrooks loaded fries, cheese and bacon. As we're cooking. Yeah, well, quite interesting. Cheese and bacony? Yeah, I'd go with that. Yeah, they're quite nice. Oh, lovely. Okay, so my character is very hungry and thirsty. So we'll eat some of that. Keeps going, and then it looks like we need to go to bed. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that lid in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Okay.
I'll be back.
No, that's fair enough, Joe. I mean, I think in one of my live streams I sort of said I'd hit the 5-0 mark. I am actually 50. Been playing games since I was 6 years old, so it's a computer game since I was 6 years old. So yeah, I've been at this sort of thing for a long time. And as you can tell, you know, the hair is getting slowly more silver. I honestly haven't looked at my Facebook this week. It's been because of, like I say, I've had a bad back. I haven't really wanted to sit in front of a computer do too much. Although I did actually manage to, because it was free on Epic Games. I got a game called Man Eater, and you play in the game. You sort of swim around and as a shark, and you sort of like level up by eating people and finding evolutionary bits for your shark. It's quite good fun. I also made a bit of an achievement this week in Warzone. I managed to finally last night unlock the nail gun. And to unlock the nail gun, it's a case of you have to get 5 kills in a completed match. Now they've actually changed a lot of this, so that you have to complete the match rather than, because what you used to be able to do is you used to be able to get the kills you required, and then you could quit, and then you could go back into another match, get your required kills, and then quit out. But now they've changed it. Has my character just not gone to sleep? My character's been asleep for no time. And now, oh, god damn it. Let's do the sensible thing. I'm not entirely sure whether wakeful is a positive or negative trait. It really does seem to be a pain. Other cupboard, because I think I've got some sleeping tablets. Take pills, there we go. Take some sleeping tablets, and hopefully the character will get a good night's sleep. Now, where did they go? In hand, no. Okay, because my character is absolutely... also eat a bit of that, because the character's also hungry again, despite the fact they've just eaten. Radnor! It does sound like it should be related to Thor in some way. Or it's Thor's own brew of fizzy apple. Yeah, it is really good fun actually. You get boats come along. They've got a character called Scaly Pete, who's like a shark hunter. And it was quite funny because to introduce you to the game, you're a full-grown shark, and the shark the baby shark that you end up playing, Scaly Pete pulls out the shark that you were originally playing, and it was quite interesting because your shark basically takes his arm off. It's good. It's fun. It was interesting. Has to be said. Does that not fit in there? No. Okay, that can go in the backpack then. That's what we'll eat for the day. Red digital watch, carrots fresh. They can go in there. Although I actually probably need to check on my traps. We'll do some foraging. I highly suspect we'll find nothing from foraging. So foraging. What you have to do is use this magnifying glass icon over here, and then you enable the search mode, and it sort of like blurs out everything, and you have this search area. And Your ability to search and find things is affected by the weather, it's affected by the time of day, so light and darkness, and it's also affected by your mood. It also is affected by whether you're crouching or aiming with the mouse. So if you're aiming with the mouse, you get a plus 33% bonus. If you're crouching, you get 10, but it doesn't stack. You get plus 10 or plus 33. So I usually go for plus 10 because you get to move around faster. My skill in this isn't horrendous. As you know, it's one of the things that I've done probably the most in game. So just down here. You're right there, Bella. Bella's hurt her foot, so let's take a look at the window, because the window is important. It actually tells you when you hover your mouse over it. Well, oh look, I found something. There we go. I've found. What on earth? That looks like ammo. Oh, it is. I found some ammunition. That's a first. How useful ammunition is once it's been out in the garden or out in the wild. Oh look, we've got more. We've got a trap. Look, the trap's gone down. So we've got more meat, and we've found a tree branch. Discard that. I don't need that at the moment. So we'll check trap. We have a dead rabbit, of course, which we can butcher with our cleaver. And we now have some rabbit meat, which is fresh but uncooked. Did I keep my carrots? I didn't keep my carrots, did I? No, that's alright, don't worry about it. We're not short of meat at the minute, although that looks like that's sprung. What about my sticky traps? That stick trap, yeah, they look intact. Right, so back to end. That's the one, right? So you can set a focus, but I've not had any success with that at the minute. Not for a while, actually, not since it was introduced. The old system used to use the focus, but this one doesn't. Well, it doesn't seem to work anyway. It hasn't worked for me. Maybe it's one of those things where I'm sort of like guessing that I'm not getting much success in finding food. I'm just finding materials and that, like twigs, so there's more twigs. Because of the time of year, although we did actually find the other week some winter berries. I might go and try a different area. Now this is described as vegetation. And firewood is common, animals are common, food is common, but the green colouring is slightly different for firewood as it is for food and animals, so I suspect it's slightly less common. So there's degrees of commonality. Now I'm hoping to find, because it's been snowing, maybe the odd mushroom, but again, time of year. Unlikely, I suspect. Now, I did see that I had in my cupboards some... Yeah, we're striking up there. So... Oh, hello. We found a newspaper. Right, so if we actually take a look at this as we walk back... I don't really need that, do I? So let's discard the paper. It's only worth 9 XP. So if we toddle up here... Right, you can see the picture's changed. It now says it's a road, and funny enough, we are on a road. Or you get urban areas, or dense urban areas, or dense forests, or deep forests, and you will find that this changes. It now says stones are abundant, and big green, bright green writing. Trash is common, which is where the newspaper comes in. Firewood and everything else is rare. Animals and berries extremely rare. So you have to sort of like take a look at that and make sure that you're going to find what you want to find. But again, I think time of year comes into play here. No, let's stop crouching. We don't need to crouch. It's not actually hiding from any zombies. There doesn't appear to be any respawns here in the area yet, but that will be a thing. You can mark my words on that. I can't actually fit any more meat in there, can I? So, what I'll do, because I know what's good for me, to keep food fresh. There is actually a cool box just here, which I'm going to take. Now, it's got some rotten fish in it, but that's okay. Grab the cooler. And I'm going to plant it outside my house. There we go. It's like we need to eat and drink again. I wish they'd reduced the need for food and that in this game. It just seems you just seem to need to eat and drink so often. Oh, I've just gone up a level in sprinting. Fantastic. Right, so let's put the cool box down. Cooler, place item. No, not rename it. Place it. Place it just there. Right, we'll take out the rotten fish because that will go in our disposal. And then we'll put in our fresh meat. So, in our disposal, little baked fish uncooked is no good. I'm half convinced to put the annotated map in there as well, but let's eat some more of our delicious roasted game. And get something to drink. Right, now we did have, and I have actually caught some fish recently. I'll go fishing, because if I remember rightly, there's loads of twigs in here and all. I thought, says Ven. There's cockroach, uncooked. There we go. Cockroach. Now, that counts as one of the animals that you find, along with grasshoppers and crickets and things like that. I've only got that one, but this will allow me to demonstrate fishing, at the very least. You can fish in two different ways. If you've got bait fish, you could use bait fish. If you've got worms, you can use worms. You can also use the crickets or the grasshoppers that you find from foraging. You can dig worms up, obviously, if you've got a trowel or a shovel or something like that. This is why all these furrows are around, because I've been digging up the ground trying to find worms. No, Joe, that's not normal. I guess there was a bug in the game, from what I remember, where if you had something like a knife or something to put on the end of a spear, so you ended up with basically it was duct tape. When you actually put it on, it repaired it fully, or repaired it to a larger degree. If you're putting it on and it's reduced somehow rather than being repaired, then there's something not quite right there. I mean, they have tinkered with it, from what I understand. Right, so we need a fishing rod. I'll go with one that's in decent condition. And the fishing net trap, you can actually bung that in the water. We'll do that and come back to it. Now, I could use the fishing tackle, but I'm going to use the cockroach because I'm going to demonstrate two different types of fishing. There's an annotated map could go in there with all of the other rubbish. That's not right. No, when you attach the two, it should be 100%. The only thing I can think of that may affect it is carpentry skill, maybe, because spears fall under that. But if you've got 100% on your knife, 100% on your spear, you should end up with a spear with an attached knife that's also 100%. Right, so let's wander over to the water again. I'm not actually expecting to catch anything, purely because the time of year. Oh, yeah, that's definitely not right, Joe. Alright, so you can spearfish. Now, I've not had much success spearfishing, as we said. I have only had success with a fishing rod. Now, crafted spears, obviously you can craft them. You use chipstone and tree branches. I'm not entirely sure whether you need a knife to do that, but you create a spear, and the spears are actually a decent weapon. They also help level up your carpentry skill. So what you do is, it's, as you can actually see, though, it's like a fishing abundant. It's 94%. So I'm going to do the crafted spear to start off with, and you'll see what goes on. It stands there stabbing at the water. Now this does actually level up eventually, even though you're not actually catching anything. It's always pays to sort of like keep an eye on what's going on around you. Now you can speed up time, do whatever. Or if I open up, I'm going to go fishing and then go fishing rod. It's going to give you the option to choose bait. Now if you've got a cockroach or a grasshopper or a cricket or worms, then you can use that. So let's cancel this and let's do that. And as you can see, swaps over to the fishing rod and away he goes. Or in this case, away she goes, because it's a woman, female character. Originated in West Point, and her name is West Point. So eventually you'll either catch a fish of some description, or you'll be unfortunate enough to catch a pair of socks or a pair of shoes, which is usually what I end up catching. Oh, yeah, my back is really painful. But obviously you have to be near water. So that's the two different ways you can fish. Like I say, you find animals. Sometimes you find them in boxes. Sometimes you'll find them when you're foraging. You can dig up worms, provided you've got a trowel or a shovel, and you like dig a furrow, something like that. And oh look, I've successfully managed to catch a pair of socks. And let's have a look at my skill set. I don't think my fishing is particularly good. My trapping has improved by quite a bit since I last looked at it, because actually catching rabbits has been quite good. Which is where the farming side of things has come in for me. Whereas farming, I've found some carrot seeds. I've let some carrots go to seed, and I've replanted as much as I can. And I'm going to continue doing that. I've done the same with potatoes and strawberries. I haven't actually had any strawberries come up yet. But let's get rid of the fishing rod. Let's actually equip that. Fishing rod goes in the back of the vehicle. There we go. So fishing rod in the back. Crafted spear goes in my backpack, so it doesn't take up room. Right. So we're going to put down the fishing net trap. Now, I think you need to wire a propane torch and the welding mask for this. Why isn't it letting me place it? Place fishing net. There we go. Right. Put it just there. Place the fishing net just there. Just there. Anywhere? Okay. It's not giving me any indication of whether it's in the right or the wrong place. That's not having any of it, is it? Let's put put it in our main inventory. Maybe that will make a difference. Yeah, there we go. That was the problem. Right, so I'll put it there. Because we're thirsty. Need to drink, need to eat, as usual. Eat and eat a quarter. I'm trying to keep up my food levels, as I actually have plenty of food for a change. That way I might actually gain some weight. Because one of the problems my character does have is that they are, on the infos, is they're actually very underweight. Oh, they are very, very underweight. They're down to 58. That's really bad. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll just eat more. As I'm doing so well with food, I think we can afford to be a bit flamboyant at the moment. Try and get our weight up a bit. There we go. So has that emptied that? Yeah, that's emptied the roast pan. So I actually put that in the other cooler, the other meat, and then we've got all of that sort of thing together. Right, so let's take a look at our plants. What have we got here? Info. Oh, I can't. Well watered, flourishing, yes, no disease. Still not ready for harvest. Young potatoes, they're flourishing. So we're doing okay. I think I need to actually plant some more at some point. Young carrots. Nothing in those, so I think I might need to start planting stuff again. Plant like my next row, as it were, so let's do that. I think the seeds are in this corner cupboard, aren't they? Carrot seeds, potato seeds, strawberry seeds. There we go. So, oh, I can't sow the carrots, I don't have enough. So we'll sow some potatoes there. And that's all the potatoes we can plant. And, oh, maybe I can. Sow some carrots there. Sow potatoes there. Right. Seeds. Ow. Oh, my back is killing me. That has been such a nuisance this week, it really has. Right, so we've covered trapping. So trapping, stick traps are for catching birds. So for that you can use seeds. But I tend to use worms for that. That seems very successful. And to catch rabbits you use carrots. You should be able to catch squirrels as well with nuts. I don't think I've got any, though. That's the thing. I don't think I've actually seen any peanuts. Can you catch squirrels with peanut butter? I'm going to go with probably not. Ah, peanuts. Let's give it a go. Who knows the secrets of squirrel, the taste of squirrels? There we go. Oh, I've got some rotten carrots. My carrots are going off. Let's put the rotten ones in the composter. Rotten. There we go. Won't be long before we have some more carrots anyway. And we've got plenty of other canned food. Now, if you are on watching the stream, don't forget to say hi in the chat. got any questions, ask questions. That is also true. So I've just read the comments, and Supertone's right. The more spears you craft, the better they come out. The longer they last. Initially, when you craft a spear, and your crafting level is, your ability to craft them in carpentry isn't that great, then they last perhaps one zombie, if you're lucky. So add bait, peanuts. There we go. Let's see if we catch a squirrel. Add bait, carrots. There we go. Right. I don't have anything, so let's see if we can find. Let's dig a furrow. See if we can get some worms. Oh, we got one already. Good grief. That was almost immediate, which is nice. Need 2 though. 1 for each trap, of course. There we go, job done. That was quick and easy for a change. I don't think it's ever been quite that quick. Now the traps actually have to be a fair distance from where you're based. So obviously this doesn't tend to work in urban areas unless you've got a green area you can use. That's a decent distance from where you're operating. But there we go. That was quite successful. Surprisingly successful, to be honest. Ah. Let's equip the right weapon, put the shovel in my backpack. You can see I've got quite a lot of spears laying around. Crafting spears is something that I have done a fair bit of. Yeah, but we are doing well for food, it has to be said. Carrots they can go out. So there's the socks that I create. Let's just rip them. Turn them into rip sheets. Let's put the carrots outside in the cooler. So a bit like they stay fresh. Grab the other food because I'm going to need to eat some of that. So I'm trying to gain weight. I'm slowly losing weight. I do have a lot of food, so I could just eat a lot of my cans, get my weight back up. But there we go. Right. Okay. So it's now 5:40 in the evening. 17:40, 24-hour clock and all of that. So where are we? Well, let's check the car. I had a load of stuff in the back of the car, I think. Yeah, lots of stuff. Look at that. It's all of my ill-gotten gains from last week. For some reason, I took my watering can with me. And you can see I've got a few items. I've got some crafted spears in there, and they stay in the back of the car just in case all of my weapons break through my own carelessness. Let's drop the watering can because I don't need that with me. Roasting pan can go in here with the other roasting pan. There we go. So we've got plenty of food still. Bourbon. Bourbon's useful because if you use, let's put this in the inventory. What you can do with rip sheets. So rip sheets are used as bandages. So if you get a cut or scratched or whatever, you can actually disinfect them with the bourbon or disinfectant, and this makes the wound itself, if you've got an infected wound, this actually sort of helps clean up the wound and helps fight the infection. So that's really useful. I tend to use it as a because you can drink it as well. Obviously, it's to drown your sorrows, but I actually like use it for disinfectant. It's far more useful in that respect. Amplifier and aluminium, they're all components. If I was a heavy smoker, that I would have be having a good day. Don't need the gas can, light bulb. Most of this is stuff that I can just the spiked baseball bat and the wooden spear. Oh, for goodness sakes, just do that. Wooden spear, baseball bat, gas cans, they can stay there. Crafted spears, axe. The rest I'm going to pick up, and then I'll get that out of my car. So when I get next go on my next looting run, I've got space in my car and weapons at hand. So let's drop aluminium, premium tech. Gonna have to sort this stuff out at some point. I really do. That's just stuff on the floor lying around. That's something I'm gonna have to deal with at some point. Cigarettes, lighter. Pretty sure I've already got that book. I'm just gonna dump that there as well because I'm not using those as such. Electricity volume. Well, I'm not going to need that in a while. So I've got all my books in a couple of bookcases around here, and this is going to be in this one. I've got electricity volume 5, so I'm just going to bang it on the floor, and we can actually use these to start fires. So I wonder if that's an interesting point. If you start a fire in one of the hearths, especially if you're in an urban area, is that going to attract zombies? Are they going to see the smoke and go, ooh? Interesting point. I wonder whether the game goes that far. Right, so here's what I'm going to do. Get out. I'm going to drop all. What I used to do is drop all the stuff in my backpack that I want to keep here, and then everything else I unload from the car, and then I just pick that stuff back up. Doesn't leave me with defences. Defences because I've got my old favourite, the crowbar. Right. Right, so loot. Oh, okay. There's another place. Another roasting pan. Leather jacket. Another empty gas can. Secondary spiked baseball bat. Oh, there's a fair bit in here and all. Lots of bourbon. Oh yes, because I managed to find a bar and raid a bar, didn't I? And there's bourbon on the tables. And in fact, there was a bottle of bourbon I couldn't actually reach. It was highly distressing. That's what it was. Right, so let's take a look at this. What rubbish have we picked up? So, bottle of bandages, alcohol wipes, bottle of disinfectant, painkillers, surgical gloves, suture needles, tweezers, bourbon. What I'm singing the names for some reason. And I think that's everything. Yeah, it all goes in there. Most of the rest of it is just sort of food over here. So all the foodie items like the candy package, the beer, chips, the mustard, the peanut butter, the pop. Any more? For any more, that can go on the floor. again, desperately need more shelving and storage and that sort of thing. So maybe that's something I can work on this week. And then pretty much the rest, the spoon, that's food related. And then the rest I'm just going to dump over here. Picked up the hard hat. The roasting pan I'm going to put outside actually. So, that is actually quite nice. It's quite refreshing actually, that Radnor fizz. My daughters get it from school, so one of them decided that it'd be a good idea just to order a batch of the stuff, and she gave me the option of choices. I went for the apple because some of the other flavours I didn't exactly appeal. There's nothing wrong with them, but apple is one of my favourite flavours, so along with strawberry, really. Right. Okay, so is our car officially empty? I'm going to go with probably not. You're right down there, Belle. She's just ruined my green screen. Oh, no, she decided to take up residence under the table. Oh, yeah. More food. I'm not going to go hungry anytime soon. I think I've got enough food for months. Which is good. Because usually I have enough food to last me my next meal. And some painkillers. Like I say, I'm going to have to do something to... I'm going to sort this out during the week. So that all my food is in the cupboards. Put in a container somewhere for me medications and that sort of thing. I think that's going to be something that I'm going to have to do. I'm seriously running out of space, which is good. It is good that I'm in that kind of a position. Alright, so we've got another 40 minutes of gameplay for today. Like I said, I do have an appointment to keep. So I'm just go through all of the bits and bobs that I can. Go check out our traps in the morning. Get a drink. And hopefully my character will in fact go to sleep. Now I'm wondering whether or not the problem with them going to sleep... Oh, there's some excitement downstairs. With him not sleeping very long is because he's eaten before going to bed. He's got lots of calories, therefore he doesn't need to eat. Yeah, sounds like there's some fun going on. Been deserted by Bella. Okay, so while we're up, as it's relatively safe for me to do. Normally if I was in town I wouldn't be going out at night if I could help it. It's one of those things that you should really avoid unless you're well equipped, I suppose. But even then, because you can't really see so much. Where do I put my traps? Oh, they're a bit further there. Oh, there's the... Right, so one stick trap is already fallen. Look, there's that one. Look. So if I check the trap, that should give me a dead bird, which I can then butcher, turn into fresh meat. Okay, so I've got small bird meat, fresh uncooked. Oh, one of my other traps has gone, look. Check the trap. I have to rebait that because that's now got a dead rabbit in it. I'm not going to eat it, butcher it. Butcher it! Stop trying to eat dead rabbit. So this is good. We're doing really well on our trapping at the moment, has to be said. Oh, well, let's hope there isn't another chicken in the garden. I'm not far away from leveling my trapping as well, so this is good. I don't think I've ever done so well at trapping in my entire gaming career on Project Zomboid. Right, let's put the meat in there. Check on the meat now because I think we're going to have to. Oh look, there's oh my back. Oh, trying to move. Even the slightest movement's going to really hurt my back. So there's the jar of carrots that we created earlier. It's like pasteurised carrot. It's interesting because it doesn't actually say how much nutrition it's got in it. I suppose if it's cooked, that's something at the very least. Right, but it is sort of like 11 o'clock at night. Ow. So grab the carrots so we can rebait that up. You never stay full for very long. And now my character's feeling tired. You're feeling tired now that you've been running around for a little bit, haven't you? Yeah, you can also hear it, but unfortunately the creaking is actually my chair. Now, something took the peanuts, but the trap didn't spring. Yeah, it's all muscular, which is more annoying as well. I have had several operations on my back for slip discs, basically. And what they did is they basically did what was the procedure called a discectomy, which basically means they just puncture the bubble that's on the disc between your vertebrae, and then they just let blood fill up the area and basically form a fibrous tissue to protect it. The other alternatives is they fuse the bones, and that was an old method. I don't think they do that anymore. Yeah, that usually when I get sciatica, I actually get a pain sort of in my hips. And this is all in my lower back, so it's all muscular. And it's mostly because I haven't done any real exercise for years, and bending around a sink, trying to fit a tap, that's what's caused this ailment this week. But it's just lasting for so long because although I've been at work this week, it's very difficult to actually be comfortable sitting here. So another good reason to not be doing this for too much longer today, to be fair. Normally I'd go until 3 o'clock, but yeah, so we do need to actually see if we can go and find pesticides. Let's get rid of the carrots. Let's put those and the peanuts in there, that's fine. Oh, I've got some thread. Rip sheets. Let's get rid of the thread. That's because I ripped up the socks. Right, so let's... This is a good opportunity. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I need to sort of like work out how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to try hitting this area here. So if I drive down, come here, and then go along here. So it's the white picket fence, turn right, and then sort of double back on myself, getting on there. That should take me out to this little area here. We'll see if we can find anything in this area. I think I've been here before, but you know, it's anybody's guess. I've got food, got some chips. I've got one more bite of that. Got plenty of drink with me, so let's turn the lights on. Yay! Because I haven't crashed the car so badly that I've ruined the lights, the light bulbs. Got half a tank of petrol. We've got gas in the back, I think. Full gas cans, if not. We are heading to a petrol station. Oh, we don't have a generator, so... Got weapons, got food, got drink. But we're going for a raid. No, not that one. It's always difficult when there's snow on the ground to know exactly where the road is. Avoid zombies. Follow this one into West Point. Again, avoiding zombies. Don't want to damage my car if I can help it, because I don't actually have a replacement at this point. Right, where's the Spiffo wagon? Spiffo wagon that was. Oh, nice. Good work, Joe. That was bad. That didn't do my car any favours. Well, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like you work on the cars, you find the materials, you put them together, and then you don't actually want to damage them. Actually, let's avoid these guys. Have I gone too far? And if you see that car, you've gone too far. No, I don't think I have. Not yet. I haven't seen the white picket fences yet. I think that's this corner coming up. Yeah, there it is. Right, so turn here. Head out onto the avoiding many zombies. That one's got a bag. I'm going to go in this direction. And he's also got a bag. Zombies with accessories. No, I definitely haven't been out this way before. Look, it's like revealing the map for me, so... No, it's a fair distance. Let's turn those off. Oh! Campsite. Let's eat the chips. Drink the pop. Get rid of the hunger side that I've got. And then take care of the zombies that are attacking. That's one. Got nothing special, so there's another two coming in. Alright, let's check this campsite. Oh, there, alright, hello. Oh, you've got, oh look. That's interesting. I think we'll have whatever you've got sticking out of you. That looks like a spear with a knife in it. It's a spear with a butter knife. We'll have that, thank you very much. Oh, let's check out. Oh look, it's another cooler. Okay, we will grab the cooler because we love coolers. Put it in the backpack. Oh, well, are those though. Bourbon and corned beef. I do actually have bottles of water, but they're in my backpack rather than my main inventory, and it doesn't matter. Really, I mean, if you've got them in one place or another, that's fine. It's just a case of your character unpacks them into the main inventory, drinks from them, and then puts them back. So the thing is if you do it that way, it's useful because you're not sort of like carrying a lot of stuff in your main inventory. So because it's all adding weight to your main inventory. If you're characters feeling hungry, thirsty, tired, then the amount of things that they can actually carry in their main inventory goes down quite a lot and quite quickly. I'm surprised there wasn't a vehicle there of some sort. No, isn't there? Oh look! I think that might be worth snagging. See this guy with a backpack? We'll have a look at him in a second, because I think that's one of the bushcraft backpacks. Yeah, what's amazing is I actually spotted it as well. Large backpack. There you go. Capacity 27. Whereas my hiking bag, I'm not sure about really, but we'll put it in the hiking bag. And put it in the back of the car. How good are my boots at the minute? Military boots. Oh, they're good, Nick. All right. Okay, so we'll check that out. Put the cooler in as well. Don't really want to be carrying that around. Surprised I spotted that, to be fair. I don't think it is bigger than the backpack. But all the same. Big hiking bag. I won't know without dropping it. Right, I might have a poke around in these cars on the way back. Oh, hello. It's like something going on there. Oh look, it's a horde. Ah, right, that's why, because we're here. Here's the petrol station. Right, let's make a fight of it. Well, that went better than I thought it was going to. Take the digital watch. Okay, maybe not. Let's see if we can funnel them slightly. They've spotted me, so there's no point crouching. Crouching actually slows you down, so... Quick jog there, because I knew that other one was up there. Just tried chopping the tree down with a crowbar. I'm quite pleased with that. I thought I handled that rather well. For a change, I didn't panic. Digital red watch, will I have that, thank you. Right. I think we're officially clear. Apart from that guy I was going to have anyway, so we'll have him. Nothing there. Check out the cars while I'm here. Okay. Batter up. Okay, nope, nothing in there. Loot the chips, we'll have those. Because crisps never go off. Welcome back, Super Tane. Did you win or lose at Yu-Gi-Oh? That's a card game, isn't it? Okay. Well, nothing here. There's a... there are magazines. There's cigarettes and lighter. What are those? Cigarettes and lighter. What are those? Plastic bags. Beef jerky and chips. Oddments of food. Haha, well done. Okay, where does that door lead then? so we've struck out there. Whilst we're here, I've got 20 minutes left. Can't disassemble the door. Alright, okay, so there's some cars over here. A clothes shop. See if these cars are in. Well, I can't get into these cars by the looks of it. At least not that one. Oh, that one looks handy. Oh! Look! Looks like the key's in the ignition. Well, not in the ignition, but... Yep, no fuel. Let's have a look at the vehicle mechanics. Let's see what condition it's in. Looks a bit dirty, but it doesn't look damaged, per se. 67%. Driver's seat, front seat. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. Now in the boot. Okay, clothes shop is locked up tight. Let's have a quick wander around. Don't suppose there's actually anything in the clothes shop I really need and or want. Oh, there's the back door, which is also locked. Oh, some nice dresses. Oh, gonna have to break a window. Let's make some noise. Remove broken glass. I think there's quite a bit in here. That's a bit of a surprise. Sneakers. Don't really need sneakers. Lots of denim jeans. Saying that, what condition are my jeans in? No, they're covered in blood, but other than that, it's alright. Let's have a drink. And I think I haven't got much left of this, so I'm just going to eat it all. Storage area. Yeah. Not much, has to be said. Take the lighter. And normally I'd snag the empty bucket, but I've actually got a lot of empty buckets. Right, so let's cross over the road. Why did the survivor cross the road? To get away from the zombies. It's not funny. It's just a true statement. Okay, there's a few over here. Another car worth checking out. Don't you dare bite me. Feel the wrath of my crowbar. Right, yeah, that looks like it's been a bit mangled. There's a nice looking... again, that one looks like it's seen better days. %. Let's... Ah! Swinehound! How dare you scare me? I hate it when it is. But most of the damage seems to be windscreen, bonnet. I can't get into it. Oh, that's a shame. That means I'll have to damage it to get into it. That's no fun. Oh, one hit kill. Now what do we have here? This is a burger joint, isn't it? Quick peek around the corner. Okay, not there. Let's wait and be surprised in the toilets. No, there's no surprises in the toilets. That's good. Makes a nice change. Usually I've been besieged by zombies by now. Bleach, a mop. Oh, ketchup and vinegar. I like them. And vinegar. Frying pan. Extinguisher. Rotten potatoes. Ah, look, meat cleaver, like that. Replace the one that's about to break. Okay. Not much else worth talking about there. Oh, there's another van. But there's an awful lot of zombies as well. Let's see if I can drag a few over. Because there's a pack of them there. Oh, look, hello. Hello. Meet my crowbar. Very friendly. Because I don't think handling a mob that kind of size in one go is very doable. Although it looks like I just didn't get a choice. Okay. This is going overly well. That did go rather well, it has to be said. It's only left me with one. That's the one that I need to be worried about. Yeah, the crowbar always says hello. It's fun, it's friendly. Meets you at speed. Yeah. It did occur to me that this could be a bad idea. I handled that rather well, actually. Can we get in this van? No. Oh, don't tell me it's another van I can't get into. This is really annoying. I don't want to keep, because I bet this one's in good nick and all, isn't it? It looks in better nick than the other one, but I don't want to just break the window for the sake of it. That is in really good condition. I don't want to break the window purely because I don't have the skill to replace it. I just cannot get into it. Ah! But then this car also looks like it could be in good condition. Radnor. No, it's in terrible condition. What's it got in the back, if anything? Nothing? Do you know what, sir? I would really love it if you had the key to that van. No, you don't. Typical. Yeah, it gives you a breakdown in the vehicle section. Gas tank, battery, engine 73% on that one, but again, I don't think I can get in any of these. Oh, that one I can. Has a lighter in it, so I'll have the lighter and some adhesive bandages. Other than that, let's pop the trunk. Oh, take the cockroach, because we can use that for fishing. This one... Ow! The engine's 39%, so that's no good. Wonder what it takes to actually. I say this one, the engine's 70%, and there's a lot of good green stuff going on there. Just the driver's side. Alright, let's check out this because I've got 5 minutes before I have to finish. Okay, not getting in that side. What's in the bin? Nothing. It's a kitchen. And a Value Tech radio by the looks of it. Alright, looks like we're going to have to burgle this joint. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that van's in better condition than my car. Disassemble the Value Tech radio. Make sure I'm using my crowbar. I don't really need pop, still got loads to drink. So yeah, I think that's everything. Right, so let's give it a go. Which side's the driver's side? I can never remember. Let's get my car over here and that'll give me an idea. Oh, nice. Anyway, nice to see you again, Joe. Thanks for dropping in on the chat, geezer. And hope you have a good week. Oh, come on. Right, so this is the driver's side. Right, okay, fine. Let's take care of these zombies. Yeah, have a good one, Joe. Ah, just got bitten. I don't think it actually took any damage though. I think it's... Really? Come on! Yeah, I'm over. Okay. Well, his stats is okay, so he only took some damage out of my clothing. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the windscreen's finally gone. Right, so if I get out, I get out on this side, which means if I go on this side and smash the window... The important question is that it's only got toilet paper in it. So I've got somewhere to wipe my bottom. And I can't hotwire it. So let's open up the boot and unlock the doors. That's a shame, that was in good nick and all. It's got some electric wire in it, but other than that, I've got no ability to make it move. Right, and that's a good place to stop the stream. You want to go out, don't you, Bill? Oh, there you go, sweetheart. Oh. Oh. Right, so yeah, that's a good place to stop the stream for the week because I've got other things I need to do this afternoon. Unfortunately, I've got an appointment to keep. So, I hope you have a good week. Thank you for joining the stream and watching. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out Facebook and check out our Twitter feeds. But until next week, I hope you have a really good one. But until then, bye-bye.